Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here. Welcome and thank you for joining me. Today's class is a 30-minute power yoga class to really get us into our bodies, get the juices flowing and get moving, get us into our breath, build some strength so you feel some heat. It's a faster moving class, and we'll also get to stretch and open up, just get ourselves ready for the day or a little pick-me-up in the afternoon. So get into something comfortable and let's get started. Let's go ahead and begin in child's pose. So come to your knees with your toes touching, knees wide, and melt your forehead and chest down, extending your arms forward, and let your sit bones melt towards your heels. Take a big breath in, exhale through the mouth, and just settle into your breath in and out through the nostrils, starting to activate your Ujjayi breath. A slight constriction in the back of the throat. Just establishing the connection with the breath to the body. And with every exhale, just let your hips get a little more heavy, feeling a sense of letting go. As you inhale, allow the inhalation to fill you up with new energy, a sense of invigoration. Gliding your shoulders down toward your heels. Maybe here you start to gently roll your forehead across from side to side. Make this feel good. Maybe you get your hips slightly involved. Just gentle sway from side to side. And then tent up onto your fingertips so your wrists lift, your underarms lift. Push down with the fingers as you find traction, gliding the shoulders down, away from the ears. Breathing into the back body. And from here, let's lift up into tabletop. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. A few cat-cows. So on the inhale, we'll release the belly, tilt the pelvis. Gaze lifts. Exhale, we'll draw the belly in, curl in, nose in. A few more. Inhale, come forward, soften the shoulders. Exhale, round, push the floor away. Couple more. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round. Warming up here. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Come to neutral here and just scooch the knees back a few inches. You're going to come onto the forearms and then let your hips come down here. So your elbows are roughly under the shoulders, palms down. Your forearms are parallel to each other. You're going to start to press down with the forearms and the hands as you glide the elbows toward you. The chest opens, the tops of the feet down. Gentle engagement of the glutes, pubic bone tucks in toward the chin. Sphinx pose. Take a breath in here. On the exhale, you're going to start to curl, 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 and tuck, tuck, tuck. And you can stay on the knees here. You're drawing the belly in. There's a doming shape happening here. You can gaze toward the navel. And then inhale, release the hips back down, back to Sphinx. Open the chest. Exhale, round, tuck, 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 tuck. This is a lot of work for the core. You can always lift the knees if you're feeling strong. Lift. And then release the hips down. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, round, tuck, tuck, tuck. Strong legs if you're lifting the knees. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Inhale, release. Open the chest. Again. Exhale, tuck, lift. Keep drawing the pubic bone toward the chin. Hold here, but don't hold the breath. Super stable and steady. You can always take the knees down if you need. And we'll release gently into Sphinx here. Good, releasing your elbows out. Lower your chest. Bring your fingertips onto the ground, slightly in front of you, tops of the feet down. Rolling cobra, inhale, upper back will lead, then head will come up last. Keep the glutes active and exhale, roll down. Head is last to come down. Inhale, ripple up like a snake into cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll up. This time we're going to dip the left shoulder down, look over to your right. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder dips down, look to the left. One more time through, inhale, center. Exhale, dip the left shoulder, look to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip right shoulder, look to your left. Inhale, center. And exhale, lower all the way down. Bring your hands by the chest, but slide them down just a little bit more toward the ribs. We're going to push up into upward facing if you're ready. So you're going to engage the legs, you're going to lift the knees, push down with your palms, chest opens, and exhale, tuck the toes under, downward facing. Take a breath in through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Lift the heels, take the knees down. Tabletop. Draw the navel in, stable spine, lift the right knee. Start to invite in some hip circles here. Just moving from the hip joint. The hips stay steady, hips closed. And then reverse other direction. Few circles here. Good, and then extend the right leg behind you. Keep drawing the navel in. Left arm comes forward. And start to reach the left arm out to the left, all the way back. Bend your right foot with your right knee. Grab a hold of the inside of the right foot. Half bow here. Kicking your foot into your hand. Getting a nice opening in the shoulder here. And then gently release and take your right foot, step it forward. Low lunge. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands into prayer. Twist from the core over to the right. Hook your left tricep to the outside of the right thigh. Pushing the palms into one another. Option, tuck your left toes under. Power up the back leg. Right hip pulls back. Left hip lifts up. Reach to the crown of the head. Tailbone lengthens back. Good. Release. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back. Downward facing. Take a breath in and let it go through the mouth if you need to. Lift the heels, gently lower the knees down. Draw the navel in, left knee lifts, 3 hip circles, moving from the hip joint, from the socket. Good. Keep a gentle puffing in the upper back here. Stable spine, steady hips. Reverse the direction. Beautiful. And then extend the left leg back. Keep drawing the belly in. Right arm extends up. Let the right arm come all the way back behind. Bend at your left knee. Grab a hold of the inside of the left foot, kicking your foot into your hand. And gently release your half bow. Step the left foot through between the hands. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. On the exhale, bring your hands into prayer. Twist from the core over to the left, right tricep hooks on the outside of the left thigh, gently pushing into the palms. Find length in the side body. Tuck your right toes under if you wish. Power up the back leg. Magnetize the inner thighs. Reach to the crown of the head. Gentle pressure into the palms will help you find length. And we'll release. Plant your hands down, step back, downward facing. A couple breaths here. Glide the shoulders down the spine. Chest reaches toward the tops of the thighs. Release any excess tension in the head and the neck. Let's bend the knees and look between the hands and walk or step to the top of your mat and fold. Take a halfway lift. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sweep the arms all the way up. Maybe look up Lift the sides of the body, slight bend in the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, chaturanga. Come down halfway, engage the glutes. Inhale, point your toes. Legs strong, back body strong, open the chest. Exhale, tuck your toes under, downward facing. Couple breaths here. Sweep the right leg, let it lift, hips stay level, keep pushing through the palms. Exhale, you're gonna step your right foot through between the hands. You're in a lunge here. Back leg strong. You can always use blocks for this one here. Inhale, your chest will come off the thighs, long spine. Exhale, extend your right leg, right hip draws back, modified pyramid. A couple more times. Inhale, ride the wave of your breath. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, fold here. Stay for a few breaths. Drawing the right hip back, hips level. Ground down through the right big toe mound. Rebend your right knee, blocks aside. Sweep up, palms touch, high lunge. Exhale, slice it open, warrior two. Gaze beyond the right fingers. Good, engaging the legs. Come onto your right forearm. Left arm reaches up and over, fingertips toward the front, palm down, chest open. Good, option for a half bind. Take your left hand behind you and grab a hold of the inside of your right inner thigh. Maybe you look away. Coming into half moon. So gaze comes down. Your right fingertips can come to the ground of the block. Walk your back foot in halfway. Try to use your strength rather than momentum. Your left hand can stay in a half bind, or it can come to your hip, or you can reach it to the sky. Good. So left foot is parallel to the mat. Your right upper thigh is externally rotating and drawing in and lifting into the midline. Good, we're gonna bend the right knee, take a nice silent step back, warrior two. Flip, right palm flips up, reverse your warrior. On the exhale, we'll cartwheel the hands down, frame your right foot, step back, high plank. And from here, we'll come into a side plank. So come onto the outer edges of your left foot, either stacked or staggered. Right arm reaches up. Lift that left side body, stabilize your shoulder, and engage that left calf. Let it lift so it's not dropping. Strong ankle. You can stay here. If you want wild thing, plant your right foot behind and extend the left leg. Start to lift the hips up. And maybe you can hold your neck for more support if you'd like. And we'll come back to side plank, then center plank. Take a flow here if you'd like. Chaturanga, exhale, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a cleansing exhale whenever you need. Good, let's continue. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step the left foot through. Runner's lunge, maybe hands on blocks. Inhale, lift the chest, soften the shoulders. Exhale, left leg extends, left hip draws back. Twice more. Inhale, forward, riding the wave of the breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come forward. And exhale. This time we stay here. Ground down through the left big toe mound. Soften the jaw. And rebend the left knee, blocks aside, palms touch, sweep up, high lunge, scissoring the hips, the legs. Exhale, slice open, warrior two. We're engaged, but yet we're soft. Extended side angle, left forearm to left thigh, right arm to the sky, or palms down, fingers forward. Stay here or take a half bind. Right arm comes to the inside of the left inner thigh, spiraling your chest open, legs strong. Gaze down, preparing for half moon. You can walk your back foot in a little if you need. Using your strength, weight into your left foot. Right arm can stay in the half bind, or you can bring it to your hip or to the sky. The left upper thigh is externally rotating, drawing the glute in toward the center. Stabilizing. And then we'll bend the left knee. Nice silent step back to warrior two. Flip your left palm, reverse the warrior. Side stretch. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame your left foot, step back, high plank. From here, side plank to the right. So pivot onto the outer edge of your right foot, stabilize your right shoulder, lift the right side body, strong ankles. Stay here or flip to wild thing. Left foot plants down, keeping the hips lifted. Start to lift the hips up, opening the chest, any amount, support your head as it feels comfortable. When you're ready, side plank, center plank. If you want to flow, chaturanga, or just go back to downward facing. Couple breaths here. Okay, let's sweep the right leg up high, three-legged dog. We're gonna exhale to pigeon. So right knee comes to the right wrist, right ankle toward the left, slide the left leg back. Arms to the sides here. Inhale, open up the chest. As you exhale, take your pigeon to sleep here. Stacking your fists or using your block for your forehead. Relax your shoulders, steady your breath. Good. We'll start to press our hands into the ground, lift your chest up. Take your right glute down. You're going to swing your left leg forward and around to a seated twist. So left foot comes to the outside of the right thigh. Left arm down as your kickstand. Right arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale. Either hug your left knee in or hook your right tricep to the outside of the left thigh. Twist to the left. Torso stacked over the hips. Chest open. And exhale, take a counter stretch over to the right. Come back to center, uncross the legs, come into boat pose. So lift up Mula Bandha, zip the legs together, palms flipped up, chest open. We're gonna come from boat to low boat. So we're gonna extend, let your legs, let yourself hover and lift. Extend and lift, don't hold the breath. Extend and lift, extend, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw in, cross the legs, lift, take the hands forward, step back, downward facing. Now from here, we're going to inhale, come forward to high plank. On the exhale, we're going to bend the elbows back, push to the palms, and lower all the way down. Blocks aside if they're near you. You're going to extend the arms up in front of you. Let the palms face one another here. You're going to inhale. You're going to lift your right arm straight up and your left leg straight up. Lift your chest and forehead. Don't worry about how high you go. Think length rather than height. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Back body lights up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, lower. Good. And now try both arms, both legs. You don't need to go super high. Nice and length. All about the length. Breathing here. And release down. Take your arms down by your side, bending both knees. Grab a hold of the outside of the feet or the ankles for bow pose. From here, we're going to start to kick the feet into the hands, engaging the glutes. Slowly you lift your chest, your forehead, gently drawing the shoulders closer together. Maybe it tops the thighs lift. Try not to let the knees fall and spread apart. Keep them in line with the hip bones. Steady breath. And as you exhale, release it all down. Take your hands by your upper chest, push up, come back into child's pose. Good. Let's come back to downward facing dog just for a moment. We're going to inhale, the left leg will rise, and exhale, left knee to left wrist, left ankle toward the right. Slide that right leg back a bit here, hips level, arms to the side. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, take your pigeon to sleep. Stack your fists or use your props. Notice if you're leaning more to one side than the other. Can you find the courage to find the stillness and lean into the tension? Good, and then we'll start to place our hands back on the mat. Left glute comes down and swing your right leg forward to seated twist. So right foot comes to the outside of the left thigh, right arm behind you as your kickstand, left arm reaches up, inhale, exhale, hug your right knee in or hook the tricep, twisting to the right. Chest open. As we exhale, we twist over to the left for a counter stretch. Back to center. You're going to scooch up a little bit, bend your knees, plant the feet down. We're going to slowly roll down all the way onto the backs. And then take the knees in toward you. You're going to take your arms on the inside at first. You're going to hook your peace fingers and thumb around your big toe and then take your arms to the outside of the legs so the knees are in the center. From here, you're just going to extend. Inhale, extend the legs. Exhale, bend the knees. A couple times. Inhale, extend. If you can't reach the toes, it's fine. Just grab onto your shins or just the backs of your thighs. And then this time, we're just going to extend the legs up and hold here. Again, your hands could also just come to the calves or backs of the thighs. Good. Releasing your hands either by the side, palms down, or you can slide the arms behind the back body. Relax the shoulders. We're going to slowly start to lower the legs. Keep drawing the belly in, in, in. Imagine there's a seatbelt just containing the core. Slowly lower. Try not to let your low back lift off of the mat. If it starts to lift, just release the legs all the way down. All the way down. Relax. Take the knees in toward you. Give yourself a nice hug here. Lift your chest, nose to your knees. And as you exhale, extend out long into shavasana. Let your whole body rest here. Shimmy the shoulders under. Maybe wiggle your hips a little. Get comfortable. Take a big breath in through the nose. Let yourself fill completely up. And exhale through the mouth. Do that one more time. Fully in, inhale. Fully out, let it go. And let yourself just fully land here in the final resting shape. If you find that you're feeling quite stimulated and the mind is going, I invite you to send the awareness of your breath to your belly, which is a very grounding place, and focus on longer exhalations. And let yourself ground and soothe. Now try to stay here in shavasana for at least 5 minutes to let yourself fully absorb and receive your practice. And there's nothing left here for you to do. Just allow the energy that's within you to organize itself into balance and harmony and coherence. Let yourself integrate your practice and fully receive. Thank you so much. Namaste.